Welcome back. I'm your host, your chaotic squirrel, leading the charge against I don't know, nothing. Just kidding. We're fighting the battle against feedback in the microphone realm. If you missed the stream earlier, we were trying to, and maybe that's. We're trying to get my cords not to touch any metal until we can get the right clippity clips, but we're back in the streaming room. We've been gone. I've been gone for I think almost 3 weeks. We've been babysitting Knox. And then I went to Monations for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I went back to babysitting Knox. Then I'm back. And here we are, and we're gonna be taking a look at Nueva, my favorite little startup. It's not my favorite; it's the worst. So, hello and howdy hey. Oh my god, I have most of my monitors up and running. I didn't have the very best. We're a little bit flying by the seat of our pants, but I do have some fun little some fun before and afters to show y'all. A few fun twisty photos that are floating around the internet thanks to the delightful marketing instructions of John Melton, one of the Nazgul 9. I feel like our feedback's a little bit better though. Right? A little bit. I feel like it's a little bit better. That's all I can hear. I listen to the video we're reacting to, and then I hear the feedback in the back, but I don't hear as much of it. Just kidding, I hear a horn now. But how'd the procedure go? Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, the doctor had to give me like 6 times the amount of anesthesia, but we're good to go. He said it should, we should see if it actually worked in about 5 days. I slept most of the day, and putting my desk back together kind of took it out of me. So we'll see how long I can last. But Late Night Live crew, good to see y'all. We used to, when I had more bouts of insomnia, we used to stream midnight, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., around those times. So if you were here back in the day, that's when we used to stream. So it's not that late right now, but I just kind of finished putting it back together. I forgot my power cord for my little monitor, but we're mostly cooking with gas. So, Ov, good to see you. Shadow, good to see you. All 2 of y'all, good to see you. Let me play the disclaimer, if I even know where it is. And we do have to do a couple of 24-month squirrel member milestones. If I can even, I see it here. Beep beeps, hello. Graham, hello. And we're going to play the disclaimer. Where is it?
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. but we don't have to repeat it. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
Okay. We have a lot of member milestones to catch up on. I see a couple that we're going to catch on right now. We have moving on ups, and we're going to do moving on up, and oops. I have some...
Well, we're moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
I'm pretty sure. I missed so many. I know I missed so many squirrels, so we're just going to do so many. We're going to do a 24-month for everyone. Alexis and Becca, moving on up for y'all, but also this is a 24-month to catch up on everyone, and I have no idea where this file is, but hopefully it works.
Wait for a squirrel.
It turns out the god, he's a squirrel.
Squirrel walks up to a tree and says, I forgot to store acorns for winter, and now I am dead. Ha!
But I won't be a squirrel tomorrow.
Daddy, I want a squirrel.
I mean, I'm not a squirrel.
You won't get me a squirrel, I'll get one myself.
What are you then? An oversized squirrel?
Squirrel.
What we're going for here is a vicious, man-eating rabid squirrel.
You owe me a new acorn.
This acorn is for emergency use only.
That acorn was given to me by my great-grandmother Ladybug. See this acorn?
Quick, to the acorn!
Pee-pee, a monkey, can't you see you are the acorn of my eye?
One kid shoved an acorn up his nose. You gotta get that acorn!
Acorn is missing.
Big acorn.
An acorn doesn't become an oak overnight.
And the saber teeth, and we gave him an acorn.
Sometimes the acorn just stays an acorn.
Did you eat the acorn?
Oh, it's the acorn thing all over again.
It was just an acorn, a little acorn.
Many of these trees were my friends, creatures I had known from nut and acorn.
I love it. Demi, I don't even know what I need to do for y'all who are past the 24-month. I feel like the audio's better without it touching the metal. Am I crazy? At least I can't hear it, but I mean, it's so quiet here. Oh my god. I'm sorry, my brain is like, it's so, I literally, when we were streaming earlier, we have a brown paper bag wrapped around a pole here. We have my hair ties wrapped around the pole here. It's so quiet. Yay! It sounds crisp. Is it because it was touching the metal the whole time and I'm a numpty? Oh my god. What do we need to play for moving on up past the squirrels? We need to take song selection, like song requests. We do need to take song requests at this point. Oh my god, was it because it was touching metal this whole time? That's okay. Amy! Sorry. Hi! It's good to see you. It's a very braining kind of night. Isn't that the truth? Also, I love the steins and the swords. I'm loving it. Have y'all seen the documentary McMillions and the scam with the Monopoly game? It's worth watching. Oh my god, it's good to see everybody. Okay. What should we play? I'll play Moving On Up for now. Wait, what is this sound? Nothing? Nothing. Alright. I don't know what we should play. I'll just play Moving On Up and then we'll figure something out for after the 24-month. Oh. That's what we forgot. That's what we forgot. We forgot the lights. The lights add a certain something. Okay. No. Whoops. No. No, no, no. There we go. That's what we forgot. We forgot the lights. The lights add something of value. It's so quiet. My little sensory heart's so happy. I also got to ask the nurse who woke me up from anesthesia so many questions. And it was delightful. And she answered all of them. It's so quiet. My brain is so, like, delightfully happy right now. Okay, sorry. Nueva, let me show you some pictures. She is in the Nueva group. She's a moderator. And she says, 2 photos, 2 very different stories. On GLP-1, extreme tiredness that I couldn't shake. Hair falling out in clumps. Days of abdominal soreness and nausea. Never knowing if I'd be able to go to the bathroom or not. And, after all that, the scale barely moved. Now let's talk about my cell-activating amino tablet. Parentheses, quotation, body quotation, close parentheses, colon. Half the cost of a GLP-1. Down 6.4 pounds in just 7 days. Energy through the roof. No blood pressure meds anymore. Better mood, calmer headspace, clearer skin. Soundly sleeping and actually waking refreshed. I'm 56. Same woman, same life, just a different choice of what I put in my body. Sometimes, oh no, I'm hearing, maybe it's me on the table. Okay. Sometimes the trendy influencer thing isn't what's best for us. This beautiful orange tablet, it's simple, sustainable, and it's changing everything for perimenopausal and menopausal women within weeks. Connect with the person who invited you to this group ASAP. They're waiting to help you recalibrate your health now. Smiley, 3 heart emoji, whatever. It's the same picture. It's like the same day. Yes, there are side effects of taking a GLP-1, and a GLP-1 is prescribed by your doctor. And I thought, or maybe they're not, but you're taking consistent blood tests to make sure that your organs are functioning as they're supposed to. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I like having something playing. I just don't like the I don't like the dirty audio. I like having conversations, and I'm like the tapping that they do on the bomb party. Don't like that. I just don't like the dirty audio. So we're going to watch a video. The Friday team calls are popping off in the group. There's lots of people leveling up. There's lots of people showing the orange tablet. The before and afters are pretty unethical. There's a lots. Oh. Did you sign up for travel yet? Tonight I received 70% off. Yes, 70% off at a hotel in Waco, Texas. Saved $1,000. 3 rooms. 3 rooms, 1 night? I don't know. 3 room /1 night. Join now. You won't regret it. Waco's not that expensive to stay in. I mean, unless you're staying in the fancy, like, Waco-fied B&B stuff. All of these orange tablets are whatever. Okay, so here's our options, team. I was thinking that let me just show you an unethical. I'm gonna cut off her face so that this doesn't look like a public person, even though she's posting this on her social media, okay? So, different location in her home, different distance to the mirror. She's saying that she has different size shirts on, however, they are different shirts. When you are taking body composition shots, you want to have the same clothes on, you want to have the same shirts on, you want to do multiple body positionings, meaning you want to do a side shot, you want to do a front shot. Ideally, you want to have someone else taking the pictures. You want to have the same distance between you and the person taking the pictures. You want to, like, if you're going to suck in on both. Like, on every single position. If you're going to leave your body loose on every single position. That's why you take pictures every single day for 30 days, or every single day, or once a week for however many weeks, or you take it at the same time of day so that the light's going to be the same every single day, so that, or if you're going to take pictures in your compression shorts and your bra, so that you can actually see your body changing, even if you're not going to weigh yourself. That's why if you do weigh yourself, you weigh yourself at the same time once a week, because your body is going to fluctuate day to day. Whatever. Yeah, I hate brain sounds. I don't like electricity sounds. I put up with the electricity sounds. I don't like the sensory sounds when I'm talking or like listening to my stuff back, because I don't like creating sensory issues since we're already potentially emotionally oversensitive. So they're doing these things to sell a product in Nueva, and I'm just not here for it. They're all doing weight loss. They're all doing this. The Nueva perspective is be beautiful on the outside so people want to join you in this business. That's the gross part. That beautiful, externally beautiful people are better to join you in the business so that you can make money. That's the gross part in Nueva. Kiki! Arrow! We're doing the best we can. So, the most recent video in Nueva was yesterday at 11 a.m. It's our buddies. It's 23 minutes. That's probably my limit because of how I'm feeling. It's the Teagues. Let me download this real quick because I don't want them to delete it. You know what I'm saying? While we're waiting, what's our high and our low? My high was my procedure went well. Oh, see, there it was. My low was didn't get as much, I'm not feeling very, like, acclimated to my space. See? I hear the noise. I'm not feeling very acclimated into my space. So I'm feeling like twitchy. But I'm sure I'll get it. I'm sure I'll get it. Feeling like safe. Feeling soon. Alright, here we go. Why can't I hear any sound? That's the issue. Huh? What? Oh, it was them. It was them. Oh, dear God. Alright. Matching tattoos with my mom and my sister. Low, I have house guests and I'm really overstimulated. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, that's me touching it. What is touching? I feel like it's over there. We'll fix it tomorrow. I know it's one of y'all. I know it's one of y'all. Oh, I see it. One of them is touching the light. Oh, how'd it go, Marie? Matching tattoos with my mom, my sister. Low, I have house. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. Nice, Marie. Good luck with your house move. House moving is the worst. I need to see if I can flip. We're not doing Craft City, we're doing presentation video. And we're double checking. Presentation video is in the correct spot. Sure is not. Why am I upside down? Perfect. All right. Let's go. I guess. Is this one gonna go? No.
Oh, I made all this money. I had this accomplishment and now.
Dude, she keeps playing. I don't know how she does it. Quit. Cancel. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh my God, why is this? Please hold. Sorry. I don't know what's happening. Oh my God. I'm new here. I haven't had this set up in a while, so I should have figured it out before I went live. Yes, we're back. We're back, yes. I guess I do need to do it in Media Player. I do not like Media, so I need to figure out a different situation. Options. Assign to. Oh my God.
And now, I don't know,
I don't know how she keeps playing. I don't understand how this works. This is a non-stress event because this is not a non-issue. Clear playlist. Perfect. Open with a media player. Perfect. See? We didn't need to panic. DC, you were the only one panicking. Fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. Why did we just... Okay. Why are you ruining my life? Live motion is not twisting. Nothing has changed. Literally, there's a bug. We will just do no transition because there's a bug. Okay. There's not an issue. Okay, this is Nueva. This is Rick Teague. This is his wife. They are part of the Nazgul 9. I say Nazgul 9 because if you don't know Lord of the Rings, I'm giving you a little bit of context. The Nazgul are the 9 kings who took up were given rings that corrupted them, and then they, turned evil. Then it's a long story. And while there were a few more people, there were essentially 9 people from Modair who opened up Nueva. And it just happened. That's what I call them. I'm the only person that calls them that. And if you don't like Lord of the Rings, that's fine. But these people are part of the top tier, the top echelon of Nueva. They're a little less about aesthetics. Not like Michelle Barnes and some of the other people who are about be beautiful to attract beautiful people because those are the best recruits. But there's some really twisty marketing that they have employed, and I don't think we're surprised because John Melton's about that, Nadia Melton's about that, Michelle Barnes is about that, Margie Alaprandi's about that. So just be forewarned. This was from yesterday at 11 a.m.
Okay, guys. Hey everyone. We're Rick and Michelle Teague, and we are so happy to be just bringing you guys into the end of the month. And we're going to talk about a lot of things around the end of the month and finishing strong, and then starting the next month strong, getting you guys in a good place, setting up, not letting up, because we have a fall to remember. And first, we have a September to remember, but we got to wrap up August 1st. So we're going to help you do that today with a lot of great info. And so
I don't know what happened to the picture that's supposed to belong right behind them, but That's okay. That's okay. Maybe it fell down. Maybe it fell down.
Now we're coming to you from East Tennessee in a little town called Townsend, and Rick and I have been here with Nueva since the beginning. We got the privilege and honor of being founders with Nueva, and we couldn't be more proud to be working with you guys
Sorry.
and doing this thing together. And I couldn't be happier about how things have gone so far, and it's only going to get better from here and bigger from here. You guys just hold on to your just hold
Hi,
on to
Tori.
your pants. We are flying into the fall. So just real quick, I want to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day. You guys that are here in the U.S., y'all have a little bit of an extra weekend, and what a great time to be with family and friends, and also be able to have those chats about Nueva and our products and all the things going on. And that just gives us more, just another place to be able to be around people and be able to talk about everything we have going on here when it comes up, and especially these products. My gosh, I've been getting texts all week.
He's pretty stoic, but he is very twisty when it's just him. When he gets a chance to talk, he's twisty as hell. Howdy hell, Al. He's very twisty. He's a former lawyer. I guess he's still a lawyer. I don't know if he keeps up his... You have to do continuing education to keep up your licensure as a lawyer, whatever that correct term is. You have to do continuing education credits, I think. But he's very twisty. He's been in MLM for a long, long time. I think she probably just misspoke. Hopefully. Maybe we should have green lights. There we go. Now we match.
All week about people getting started on these products and it just being life-changing stuff, guys. Life-changing. I got a text this morning from a really good friend that I've known for 20-something years. She has been dealing with some stuff, and she's just like, I can't even believe how I feel on this. So I just want to just get excited about these products and tell your friends and
Generic. I can't believe how good I feel on this product. What does that mean? I go through the Facebook page, and it's just like before and after. Oh, I've lost this many pounds in this week. Is it... Okay, well, what do your numbers look like? How long have you been off of your blood pressure medication? Were you able to get off your blood pressure medication because your doctor said it's safe to do that? Did you get off of your blood pressure medication with the help of your doctor? Were you already going to be able to get off of your blood pressure medication? Can you say that you got off of your blood pressure medication because of the Nueva products? Is that a claim that you can make because of that supplement? Oh, wait, you can't? My God. All of the posts in Nueva are not FTC compliant. A lot of them are. Hey, this replaces your GLP-1. Hey, I lost weight because of this. Hey, all of the things, this fixes any side effect that this prescription medication can cause. Yeah, there are some very harsh side effects from GLP-1s. And if you experience any of those, because they would be monitored by your doctor would say, hey, we're stopping this immediately. Hey, when we take your blood sample every single month and we are making sure that this doesn't have any negative side effects, I don't know. That's something you would talk to your doctor about, no? She's just being like generic. And I cannot stop looking at, like, where did this picture go? Look, where did this picture go? And why did we take pictures of this stuff? Are these pictures of flowers, or like, where did this go? Can someone tell me? Where did it go? Where did it go?
Family this weekend when you guys hit all the vacation spots that you're going to be hitting. And who is feeling some crisp fall in the air. If you're feeling some fall vibes, maybe put some leaves, fall leaves in the chat.
I'm
And I'm
burning
a fall person.
up.
I love fall. My birthday's in October, so I couldn't be happier that we have a little crisp air in the, a little cool air in the, out there. It's cool and crisp. It was 53 degrees this morning when I took my walk. So anyhow, yeah, so excited. I want to make sure I'm sticking to everything and getting everything talked about. But so we are ending August and we are going into September. One thing that I want everybody to make sure you mark on your calendars today is that is our kickoff call, which is next Wednesday. And that thing is.
If you're just listening to this, Kiki in the live chat said they sold the picture to pay for their ranks. I bet their chair kept hitting the picture, so they moved it. Oh my god. Probably so. Oh my god. And they couldn't move the pictures up because it's flanked by their light switches. Oh my god. Can't stop looking at it.
Going to be on fire because we have a lot of stuff to talk about going into September, and especially, like I said, going into our conference in October.
Oh my god, I want to go to that conference so badly, and you can't go if you're not a rep.
Guys, our conference in October. If you're coming, put Dallas event in the comments right now. We have just been selling tickets, and everybody is just full. They're full of excitement and coming from everywhere. And we couldn't be more pumped about that event. We have everybody's working on it, working hard. All the trainers, you just
exactly
like. Top-notch stuff. Like every single thing that's going to be done at that conference is just going to be amazing. Just lots of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. But let me tell you something. We got a couple of products coming out in October too. And
are they wearing the exact same glasses? If they are, cool. I just noticed that. I'm like, they look like the exact same glasses. Not that it matters. See, this is why I did badly in school. Maybe hers are more glossy? Maybe he's like... They're not identical, they're very similar, right? They're very similar. They're super close. I'm like, they're super similar. Maybe his are I think his have more, maybe more height. I don't know, sorry.
And yeah, they're going to be talked about at that conference, and I have heard at least one product is probably going to be there. You're going to be able to order it, and then another product coming right behind it. But there could be a surprise. You never know. We might have some extra things there too. But we are excited.
I wish I could turn it off, Amy. I have no idea how to, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. If someone can tell me how to turn it off, I'd love to turn it off.
About these products coming out, and that's just gonna like parlay you into the end of the year on fire. And guys,
parlay?
we're just getting started. So anyhow, I want to turn this over to Rick because I know you guys are wondering, like, how do I finish this month out, and then how do I get the next one going? And that's what we do. We just,
if you're new to MLM, if you've, I don't know, for some reason run across my channel, which a couple of y'all did over Monations, everybody in multi-level marketing runs into this at the end of the month. Having to recruit people, having to sell more, having to either bump the volume up for their upline or bump the volume up for themselves so they can keep or maintain rank. Their leaders will get onto these calls. See? I wonder if I put... Sorry, scroll trail. I bet I could do vinyl. sorry. They'll do these calls to encourage and motivate the downlines to either inventory load or encourage them to sell more or to recruit more so that they can trick the numbers, in my opinion, or buffer the numbers, or do what needs to be done to grow the company, to move the needle, to whatever it is, to get the commission they need, to get the volume they need to get the commission, to get the volume they need to make the rank. And you see these Zooms or calls. These are from these are the leaked videos of them encouraging people within Nueva, which is the company that was born from the ashes of Modair, to encourage the Nuevites to do more, to be more, to buy more. Oh my God, have y'all seen Chuck, the Buy More? Anyways, if you haven't seen Chuck, it's delightful. All right, back to the fuckery. Oh, users, you can turn it off. What? Get out of here. Users can turn it off. How do you... Oh my God, users, you can turn off the XP shit. Just Google how to turn off XP stuff on YouTube and you can turn it off. Probably on your computer. Honestly, do y'all remember that lady who only wears green in New York? And she has green or she had, I don't know if she's still alive. She had, I'm thinking of this because of her green glasses, and then I was thinking of them having the same color glasses. And then I was like, I would just rather wear things that I wanted to wear, like colors, and not match someone. But then, anyways, maybe they like matching each other. And now I'm looking at their camera, and now I'm wondering, is my camera straight? It's fine. I'm just here, and I'm happy that I've got most of it set up, and then I just gotta frickin' paint this. It's alright. We're doing the best we can with the spoons we have. I'm so happy to see y'all. I'm happy to be sitting in a chair. I'm happy.
Go month to month and we keep building over time. Guys, this is a long game. But let's have fun. Let's end the month well and get started on September too. So here we go. And turn it over to my wonderful husband, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Rick Teague.
That's crazy. How do I follow that?
I don't know. You could just stop now. We could just end.
You're so exuberant.
Oh my gosh. Let's
Man,
roll.
Do
Let's
you know
Thanks,
that
Brittany.
we've been doing this 40 years?
40 years, guys. And I know with all these products,
And
you
so
know, doesn't look like it.
We're talking about closing the month. We've been doing this 480 months.
That is wild.
480 months.
But
I know we don't look that old or mature, but it's the truth. So somewhere in there, we figured out how to work months and work the calendar. And we learned a long time ago, if you don't work the month or you don't work the calendar, it works you. And
Alright.
it just zips by so fast. And
If you're just listening, Beep Beep said, oh, go to the crown icon, then to the question mark at the top, click help center at the bottom. Amy said, I spent so much time with my dad this week and I'm still drained from it. Oh, I hope you can recharge. And scroll down to opting out of the leaderboard. It has instructions for Android, computer, and iPhone. Beep Beeps, y'all. Oh my God, because using the chat for Beep Beeps. Dear. Oh, I forgot to gift memberships this month. Oh no. Melanie. Why did I forget? Please hold. I forgot to do it last month too. Oh no. Why did I forget? Brittany got one. Kiki got one. Liz got one. Nina got one. Lady Lazuli. And I'm gonna gift some more. I forgot some last month too. Shit. I'll give some more next month. Alright. Sorry guys, it's been a rough month. It's been a rough summer. Welcome to Illyria. Here's the Discord link. Yay! I'm glad y'all got some. Here's the Discord link, and we'll welcome you to Illyria right meow.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
I hope that I try to do it every month and I just drop the ball. I try to do it when I can and I drop the ball, but I hope I try to make it special. So, welcome. Oh my god, beep beeps. Thank you. Holy shit, thank you. Beep beeps. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. Y'all, welcome to Illyria. I am so glad you're here. Oh my god, did we get raided? Oh, am I in live chat? Okay. What the heck? Raid. We need to get a raid. We need to get a raid, a video raid one. Welcome, raiders. We need to get a Raiders of the Lost Snark. Hold on, Raiders of the... Can I get that? Hold on. Phrase me. Hold on. I'll get it right now. Phrase. Hold on. Please. Okay. Please hold. Hold on.
You are one of the Missouri
Ooh, that's too loud.
border raiders.
The Oakland Raiders moved to L.A.
A man who's the Night Raiders.
From what we can tell, it's guarded by about a half dozen raiders.
And the raiders...
Sir, a squadron of raiders is broken off and are now inbound.
There we go. That's perfect. Alright, download video.
Sir, a squadron of raiders is broken off and are now in...
Okay. That'll be perfect. File. Okay, hold on. I'm adding it. Please hold. Hello. I'm adding this to our raiders. Visual sound bites. I'm adding... Oh, dang it. Dang it.
Sir, a squadron of raiders is broken off and are now inbound.
Ta-da! Welcome, raiders! That's where we're gonna do it. Wait, where did it go? Please hold. What in the wide world of sports is going on here? I don't know where it just went. Here's me, here's Craft City, here's secondary monitor. Here's then reaction. Just the screen. Welcome to Illyria. Where did it go? Okay, we're gonna try it again. Here, we're gonna add a new one. Visual sound bites. Add. Oh, there it is. Delete. Found it.
Sir, a squadron of raiders has broken off and are now inbound.
Got it. Found it. I think I found it. Here it is. Gotta put it under Raiders. Which would be here. There we go. Hello. Now we have a Raiders one. Thank you for raiding. Alright, sorry, we're back. I don't know how to close this one now. Alright. I don't know where we were. File. Remove from playlist. Yes. File. Resume. This is why I have no idea how to use this. Well, we're gonna figure out where we were at. Thanks for bearing with me, because I don't know what I'm doing. We're looking at Nueva. Resume.
And you're just like, what happened? What happened?
I figured it out. Let's go. What are we doing? Trying to take over the world. We're looking at Nueva. We're about to listen to Rick Teague brainwash us. We just found a clip for when people raid us. We are gonna turn him back up because he's low as hell. We we're not sure why there's a picture missing behind them. So we looked at some of their weight loss pictures. Their non-compliant FTC pictures from the Facebook group. We were explaining the clusterfuck of the closing of Modere and the unfortunate Nueva rising from the ashes of the commission burning of Modere. And then we're about to listen to Rick Teague, JD, do whatever he's about to do. Oh, and we gave away memberships.
What happened? So you got to get a little bit more intentional, a little bit more calculated than that if you're really going to take advantage of the calendar and the month and the weeks and the days and the hours and all that stuff. So anyway, the first big thing, so, my former life, I was an attorney, so I've always got points. So I'm going to do 3 points. But before I even get to the first point, the main...
Oh, don't worry. Look what we have.
What are we going to do tonight?
Guess.
Try to take over the world?
Bingo.
We have a few.
Main concept is the key to closing a month strong is
Thank you for rating. We have a
starting.
We have a we found a raider clip for y'all. See? Look. We have a raider clip.
Sir, a squadron of raiders has broken off and are now inbound.
We have a raiders clip for y'all.
The month strong. So that leads to my first point. You've got to learn to work the calendar. And the main way you do that, and everything I say has, it should be for you personally, but you are also the leader of your team if you're recruiting and building a team, which I assume if you're on here, you probably are. So, you hear speed of the leader, speed of the team, all that stuff. So whatever you do sets the precedent for your team. So anything I talk about, it first applies to you personally. Secondly, the reason it applies to you personally is because you're trying to set the example and duplicate the same concept on your team.
Let me just ask you a question, Rick. Why don't you teach them how to sell the damn product? There's 9 of y'all who've been in multi-level marketing for 40 plus years. I think y'all added up how many years y'all have all been in network marketing that led up to whatever, over 200 years. Y'all can't teach someone how to sell the product in a compliant way? Huh? What? Hello? Why doesn't anybody in y'all's team know how to move a product and then figure out how to get them to make a living off of selling something instead of recruiting someone to recruit someone to recruit someone to recruit someone and have more commission off of recruiting someone? What does that sound like? You're a lawyer, figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out.
So, point 1, learn to work the calendar. When you start the month.
Oh, guess what? We didn't have a PowerPoint? No problem. I'll take notes on the screen. Oh, no. You're ruining my life. Learn to work the calendar. How do we spell calendar? Calendar. Listen. I don't have... Should we... edit background? Do we need to just pull the color from their greenery? I'll just do his blue shirt, right? I'll just match his shirt. Perfect. We'll stay on brand. Learn to work the calendar. Point 1. Point 1, right? I hope that's spelled right. He didn't bring a PowerPoint, so let's go.
So this is for you, and you need to get your team in the habit of doing the same thing. You need to start the month with some goals for the month on paper. So write it down. If you've got some app or you could draw it on your iPad or put it in notes or whatever. But like, for example, if you're a senior team leader, and let's say you've got a couple of team leader lines and you're trying to get to director 1. So you want to be director 1. Well, so when the month of September starts, you need to have somewhere written down, I want to get to director 1 by the time September's over. So that's how you start September. Some of you may have started August that way, and we're getting ready to close August. But once again, the key to strong finish is a strong start. So I'm talking what's coming as well as what we're doing now. But anyway, so in September, you want to get to director 1, put it on paper. And if you've got a couple of team leaders, what's the best way for you to get to director 1? If you could get your 2 team leaders, the senior team leader, I mean, there's a lot of other variations with ranks. I'm just giving one example, but if you could get your 2 team leaders, the senior team leader, then that would get you probably to director 1. So,
sir, how does getting someone to does getting those team leaders to director 1 include selling a product perchance? Not that I'm excited about that handy dandy little orange pill allegedly helping someone lose weight in an alleged unhealthy way. When are we going to learn how to sell shit? Because it really truly does sound like you are telling people to recruit people. Live chat, replay crew. Am I wrong? Does it sound like he is only talking about recruiting people? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Rick? What? Why? I don't understand. If you're so good at this, why can't you do it and follow the rules at the same time? If you're... If you're so good at this, Win playing by the rules. Get them goals on paper. Why is it that when MLMers start talking, I mostly hear basically white noise? I can't remember any of it. I mean, it starts like all blending together. Truly.
So that's what I call starting the month with your goals on paper. So you need your goal to get to D1. You need to get each of your team leaders to have the goal of getting to senior team leader. And then what I call is you map out the route. So how are you going to get there? How are you going to get to Director 1? Well, Route 1 or Plan A is you get your 2 team leaders, the senior team leader. But then guess what? I would always suggest at least having one alternate route, like proceed to the route, rerouting. How many of you have missed a turn on your GPS and you've got to get back on course and it reorients? Well, guess what? Maybe both of your team leaders don't get the same senior team leader. Maybe one of them doesn't. So what are you going to do if that happens? Just give up, throw your hands up? Nope, can't get there? No. So when you're starting the month, have your goals, route it out, have a plan B. And once again, you do this personally and you also duplicate it on your team.
You know what's interesting? Are any of the Nazgul 9 doing any of this to show the underlings that they've recruited and brought the entirety from O'Dare, the entirety of their downlines over from O'Dare, that it is possible to do this? Not that I hope that anybody in Nueva wins. Are they doing any of this? Oh, I know John Melton's doing any of it because he can't stand for anybody to win bigger and better than he can win. We've seen him listing himself first on the leaderboards, which is an eye roll of a lifetime. He can't help it. He cannot help it. Good drivers sometimes miss their exits. It's fine. Bad drivers never miss exits, though it has nothing to do with girl bossing on MLMs. Oh my God. Have a plan. He said have a plan B. Oops. One A. Plan B when plan A fucks up. I'm ad-libbing here.
That gets me to the second point, and I just call that set up, don't let up.
Set up, don't let up. Oh, okay. I'm covering his face. I don't care at this point. I can't really see, so if it's not even, it looks fine for y'all, but it's hard for me to see. Set up, don't let up. So if it's not even, it's hard to make it even. Because, like, y'all, it looks clear for y'all, but for me, there's a lot of other windows on top. I'm doing the best I can.
So what I mean by this is when you look at the calendar, and excuse me, ladies, but I'm gonna analogize to football. You know, in a football game, you probably know it's got 4 quarters, and then in the 4th quarter, you've got a 2-minute warning, blah, 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 blah.
Ladies, you're too stupid to understand this, so I'm gonna do a sports analogy, but like, just sit by, because you probably don't even understand, because only guys can like sports. So just like, hold on, even though like the 80% of multi-level marketers are women. I'm sorry, actually like 90% of multi-level marketers are women, so even though that's the case, like, I'm not gonna change my analogies for you. Okay? I don't give a shit. I don't give two shits. Even though I've been in MLM for 40 years and I know that more women than men are in here, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Also, can one of y'all lick the stream? It tastes like an odd number. And analogize. Also, the camera. You just see a little tangent on his shirt. That's okay. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. I like sports. That's fine.
A lot of stuff happens in that final 2 minutes of the game if you really watch football. But so anyway, using that analogy, the first 3 quarters of the month or the first 3 weeks of the month, you need to basically concentrate. And once again, you personally and your team concentrate on loading the funnel. As many prospects as possible in the funnel. You need to prospect like crazy. You need to get people to look. What gets people into the funnel is getting them to agree to look. How do you do that? You do it any way you can. You do it on social media. You do the post. You use Now Site. You talk to people out in the world.
Do you even know how to use social media, Rick? Do you know, like, maybe he does. Does Rick have any... That's my question, like, we're talking about speed of the leader is the speed of the team. What example do we actually have that Rick is running faster than anyone in his downline? Maybe John Melton understands. I would say maybe. I'm like, I cannot concentrate. I still hear a... Nora. I enjoy sports. I love baseball. Tennis, curling, basketball. I enjoy watching football with people that I like. I like watching football with, not by myself. I like watching football with my family, if that makes sense. Or friends. And I like watching college sports more than I like watching professional. But not all the time, but I really like watching minor league baseball. I mean, I like watching professional baseball too, but I really like watching minor league stuff too. But
reach out to people that are on your list. So whatever you do, you got to either be texting or messaging or talking or conversing or posting or something.
All of it.
To get you into conversations with people that are going to be prospects, and to get them into the funnel, you've got to segue that conversation or that communication over to, would you be willing to take a look? Would you look at Nueva? Would you look at the products? Whatever. That's what gets them in the funnel. So the first 3 weeks of the month, it's funnel, prospect, get them in the funnel. Use third party, put them in social retail Facebook group if they're a Facebook person. If they're not a Facebook person, then get them on a 3-way call with your upline. Get them on a group Zoom with your upline. If they are a Facebook person, put them in there. Put them in a messenger group. You can put them in a text group. It's a little
I like
different,
softball
but
too.
just do something to bring third party into the
I love hockey.
equation. So you get them
I'll
in the
take any
funnel
kind of hockey.
all month long. The first 3 weeks in particular, you're using third party, all this stuff. You drip on all your prospects that are in the funnel with the tools, like the lives we do on Wednesday night. You can even put prospects on the Money Monday. You can put them on a Friday training like this. A lot of prospects want to know, what am I going to be doing if I say yes. Well, that's what trainings do. So trainings are also for prospects. They're not just for people on your team. So anyway, you're using all that. You're filling the funnel. You're using third party. You're following up. You're dripping. You're tagging them in the lives, or sending them a link if they miss it. You can send them an image, ATM.
In general, I enjoy any sport that I can go to the game. I love the energy of going to the, even though like I get overstimulated. If I can have my headphones and my sunglasses, I'm good. But even though hockey's like high energy, this is probably an odd stance because I get overstimulated. Hockey's, I don't know why. Maybe because it's so cold in there. Hockey's my jam. Soccer for me is hard to understand, but if I can sit, I'm good. Broken waffles. Sorry, I'm lurking, but I have to say this. I am not interested in sports, and so I don't understand sports analogies, sir. Sir, don't you dare speak to me like that. Speaking of not interested in sports, have y'all seen the old school knitting championships? Look it up. It's wild. Oh, my love for figure skating. My love for figure skating is also any kind of like dance. Anyways, I know it technically doesn't count as a quote unquote sport, but it's so difficult. Like all y'all doing all the things. Holy shit. The knitting championships is wild. It's freaking wild.
All that stuff. But here's the bottom line. First 3 weeks, get as many people as absolutely possible into the funnel, both you and your team. Last week of the month, the fourth quarter, it's closed business. It's not heavy, get them in the funnel at the last week of the month. It's getting all you and all the people on your team to concentrate on getting the people that are in the funnel out at the bottom of the funnel. How do you do that? They've got to join. They would preferably need to get a signature set or whatever, create some volume. I mean, that's a whole nother training.
Create some volume?
So the last week, you're closing your funnel, you're helping your team close theirs, you're focusing on hitting rank, you're focusing on your team hitting rank. And, some people also come here just to basically build a customer pod. Mm-hmm. We call those things I call them titles instead of ranks. So everybody's got a title and a rank. So this kind of applies to building a pod too, even though it's not quite exactly the same. Mm-hmm. So whatever it is, if you're trying to hit a title, if you're trying to hit a rank, you're trying to do both. That's what you're doing that last week of the month but you've got to have stuff in your funnel to do that. Remember, this point is set up, don't let up. Yeah. In my opinion, the reason people let up going into the fourth quarter and then the 2-minute warning and the end of the month is because they simply don't have enough in the funnel to work with. There's nobody to get out. There's nobody to close. There's nobody to enroll or get a starting order from. Right. So if you got a lot in the funnel, you got a lot to work with. Mm-hmm. So anyway, also work your back office. Go into your team list. Look for opportunities. Who's close to team leader? Like back to your route where you're trying to get 2 team leaders to senior team leader. Stay in touch with them. Look at their numbers. Look at their bill.
I'll explain this. Harass the people on your team who are close to ranking up, because those people are going to help you rank up. Because obviously, if those people haven't ranked up yet, they're not working hard enough. Push those people to rank up so that you can benefit. And there you have it. Since your funnel leaked, and it leaked too much, pressure the other people and make it seem like they didn't do what they needed to do. Huzzah. You did it. Right? Still no mention of products. It just barely touched on it because it's all about recruiting. Does it make you feel warm and fuzzy? Kind of like you're sitting right next to a dumpster fire?
Widget in your back office, see how far they are, striking distance. Once again, look for opportunities. Who's close to the next rank, who's close to team leader, who's close to senior team leader. If you have a bigger team, it's who's close to director 1, director 2, the thing. So striking distance. And what you're trying to do is create a volume cascade.
Look at her. She wants to say stuff and she keeps silencing herself. Look at her face. She wants to say things and she's not interrupting him.
On your team, especially down that last stretch of the month. What's a volume cascade? That just means when somebody downline, when an order comes in or somebody advances a rank, that creates more volume up the line from where that happened. And all of a sudden, you may have 2 or 3 or 4 people, all of a sudden they're in striking distance to their next rank.
Right.
Yep, and that's what happened in Monate when they were cheating and they were having their downlines inventory load below to push everybody up. It's like when you mix baking soda and vinegar and it expands and creates kind of like that when you were a kid and you made that volcano and it looked like a volcanic eruption. That's what they did in Monate. That's what he's talking about. Everybody who's pushing, you push the bottom person, and all that volume pushes everybody else up. That's what he's talking about. Recruiting to push somebody else up or to maintain your rank. That's what we're talking about. I wish we need like visual aids. God dang it. Oh, that's okay. 7's close to 30, and then we would only need 3 more to make it 30. Like, is she allowed to interrupt him? And then if you're saying, and this happened to us a lot in Young Living. Oh, DC, you only need $150 to hit this rank this month. And if you hit this rank, then it's going to impact your upline. Then your upline is going to hit executive or silver. So, so you can, if you buy this, and this diffuser is a exclusive, it's not going to be here. And it's whatever, $175. And that's going to be the PV. That's going to be the 150 that you need to get the volume that's going to push your upline. So think about it. And you're like, oh, of course. Of course I want to help out. And of course I'm going to get a diffuser. So it's not really me not getting something. It's not really me inventory loading. It's me getting volume. And it's me getting a diffuser that's not going to be around for forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's you go to people you've already built a relationship with and you do like, oh, you don't have to do it, but did you know you're this close to this rank? Do you have anybody who could buy $150 worth? Have you looked at all your customers? Oh, did you know that you could do this? And you end up buying. Then your upline also ranks up. Then your upline's upline also ranks up. And so they present it like you could get a customer to buy. Sometimes they do. But you end up buying. What's up? 30. Let's go. We'll do celebratory. Celebratory jump 7. Yes. Even number. Let's go. Back to purple. We're back. I love the lights. The dancing lights. Let's go. I also got my new hardware so we can put our next curtain up. I'm happy about it. I love your glasses. I love it. Thank y'all so much. We love 30. We love an even number. We're taking notes. Some of these are my own notes. 1 and 2 are like what he said, and then 1A and 2A are what I said.
So you're looking for all those opportunities. You're trying to create a volume cascade.
So I'm going to just real quick, we have some questions in the group about what's a funnel. So basically it's a figurative place that you're loading and placing people that you talk to about the business and or the products, all of it. Everybody you talk to goes in this figurative funnel, right? And they're just swirling around as you work, and as they pick up more information, as you give them more things, they kind of come out, and then your goal obviously is to get them out the bottom of the funnel. Sometimes that's going to take a couple days or a day. Sometimes that takes an hour. Sometimes it takes a month. And sometimes people hang around the top and hold on for 6 months. We don't know, but finally
I've had people in the funnel for 8, 9, 10 years.
Yeah, well, that's just...
Dude, shut up. She was quiet while you were talking. Let her finish. Let her finish. She was quiet while you were talking.
That's a whole other subject.
And so these, yes, right. That's another training. But the main thing is that's what that is. It's a figurative place where all of your people that you're talking to about Nueva, no matter what you're talking to them about, the product, the business, you can actually have 2 funnels, right? You can have a product funnel and also a business funnel, but basically it's just good. Put them all in there, because a lot of people you talk about the products, they're going to be interested in the business at some point too. So I just wanted to clarify that just a little bit, and then.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, all I'll add to that is, if they agree to look at the business, they're in the funnel.
Correct.
If they join and come out with a starting order, they're out of the funnel.
Right.
So
there you
the
go.
funnel is basically prospects anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to the volume cascade, and then really,
we're on the wrong color.
Here's the other thing, the final little point under setup, don't let up. It's not over until it's over. I mean, it's not over until it's over. I mean, right now, this is Friday. Our month is over, Sunday? So it's not over yet. In September, it'll be the same thing. When you're 3 days from the end of the month, it's not over. You know? Now, if just in a perfect world.
Let's say you go into Kroger or, Myers. I lived in, I'm never going to be able to not do this, but I lived in Wisconsin and I add S to everything now. So I say Targets, and I know that annoys the shit out of people. I'm not going to be able to stop doing it. Can you imagine you go into a grocery store and the grocery store is like, oh, it's month end. You better be able to, get rid of everything on the shelves, instead of them being like, okay, we know that we have a certain shelf life for this bread, and we know that our customers really like sourdough, and that we have a certain amount of bread that we can order from these bakeries because in mass this is a better deal for us, but we have some that we can bake in-house, and that is better because some people like fresh bread. And it's not about recruiting bakers, it's about selling bread. It's about ordering grapes because people want to buy grapes. It's about ordering cookies because people want to buy cookies, and then we make cookies because people want to buy fresh cookies. Not that we continue to recruit bakers. We want to sell cookies. We don't keep recruiting, I don't even know. Like, we hire cashiers to check people out. We don't keep hiring cashiers to hire cashiers to hire cashiers. We need to be able to make money by selling products that people want. That's it. Meyer? Oh my God. Like, I don't understand. Like, I understand if you have a sales quota, like, we order this much product and we have to move this much product because we have to pay our staff. We have to pay for what we order. We have to pay for our electricity, our rent, our taxes, our credit card fees. You know, like, I understand that. Yes. I know, I can't stop doing it. Like, Walmart's. I just, you know, I add S's and I know it annoys the shit out of people. I can't stop doing it. It just, you pick up on it and then you just keep doing it and you just I can't stop. I understand having a sales goal and wanting to beat it. Like, I understand growing a small business and being able to say year over year, like when I was doing the books for the company that I worked for in Waco, we had growth year over year, and we tracked it, and we were growing a lot because the area was growing a lot. Like, that was exciting, but we were selling products. That was exciting to see, like, the same week the year before and us seeing how much more we did from that Saturday, from the same week the year before, like, looking at the growth. That was cool. That wasn't a month-end thing. It was just what did we do the same week, the Saturday, on that same Saturday? That was cool. Like, working our asses off, selling, like, doing, like, working every single minute of the day that we were open. What were we able to sell? That was cool. This recruiting to recruit, God. I just moved to Washington State. We were going to move to, when we were looking at different places to move for duty station, we were considering Washington, but didn't end up going there.
Everybody on your team has hit every one of their goals with 3 months left in the month, then I would say you win a big prize.
That's right.
You might even be thinking at that point about going for the next one, and you can do that. That is allowed. But let's just say, in perfect world, everybody's hit it. Well, that probably is a reason you could probably slack off a little bit. But if you hadn't hit your goal, you got people on your team that hadn't hit your goal, it's not over yet.
Still time.
Do you see football teams give up in the last 2 minutes, especially in a close game?
Yeah, still time.
No. They do far more in the last 2 minutes than many of them have done in the entire rest of the previous part of the game.
True.
You see all this stuff happen. So you need to have the same mentality. Why do you have it? So your team will have it. Yeah. So anyway, it's not over till it's over. You develop the personal and team habit of going all out for your goals until the final bell. Yep. And here's the big news. State. Going for it is the issue, not getting it. So if you and your team get in the habit of doing this month after month, we've been doing it 480 months. But if you get in the habit of doing that every month, you get in a rhythm of doing that, you will start to see a big chunk of your monthly volume come in literally in the last 3 or 4 days.
Why?
We've seen many times, if you're doing this right and the company's really rolling, then, you know, we just started, but let's say we're in mid 2026, you could easily get into a rhythm of seeing 20, 30, 40% of your team volume happen in the last 3 or 4 days of the month. We've seen it happen over and over and over, and it's going to happen here. So anyway, that's why you're doing it. But once again, the issue is going for it, not necessarily hitting it. Yeah. That just means if you're really going for the goal and you go for it till the final bell, you don't leave anything on the table. You know, you basically exhaust every option, unturn every stone, everything you can do. When that month is over, if you still didn't make it, I can guarantee you, you're going to have far more going into the next month. A lot of times one of your best months maybe follows one of your worst months.
But
if you're working it right. But here's the deal. If you're not working it right, if you're letting up, you're going into the next month, you're already letting up. You're not having, you're not doing the deal. You don't have any momentum, all that. So you got to get the rhythm going. So anyway.
All of this is generic. Like all of this is generic advice, in my opinion, because he's talking about things in such a casual way based off of the 40 years he's been in. If this is someone's first year in MLM, if this is someone's maybe even second inexperienced year in MLM, they're not going to understand what some of the terminology is. It's like someone playing a sport for a long period of time. It's like someone being an artist for a long period of time. It's like even someone being in anti-MLM for a long period of time. There's phraseology, there's lingo, there's even cult, there's the bite model, there's a high control group, there's things that we say that are very foreign to people who are pro MLM. That's very confusing for them to hear. They have to listen for a while to start picking up on. That's like that kind of alienate them from the conversation. And so when we're listening to Rick, and they're all nodding and saying like, oh, it's gonna, they're gonna work really hard, and sometimes that's not gonna show any fruit at the end of this month, but then that is going to lead into the next month. What are we actually breaking down for the independent rep that's going to help them do what you're asking them to do? Not that I want you to be successful in multi-level marketing. Not that I'm trying to, wish ill will on anyone. But multi-level marketing, most people do not make any money. They lose money or they go into debt in multi-level marketing. There's a few, the non-goal 9, who reap the benefits at the expense of their downlines. They're massive, 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 massive downlines. And they win every single time that somebody in their downlines purchases product from the company. And they're telling you to recruit more people, to get more people to purchase product from the company so they continue to win. And then they're like, oh yeah, and go get those customer pods so that more people go buy product from the company. Vocabulary and references. Their stuff does not roll over. They have to start over every single month. It's every single month.
Point 3, when the month is over, it's over. You either celebrate or fix.
When the month is over, it's over. When the month is over, it's over. You either or fix. I'm probably the grammar's probably shit, so I apologize. Wait, what's this font size? It's 24. What's this font size? It's 24. Huh. Alright. Sorry, he's covered up. I don't care. What's up, Mila?
If you hit a goal, celebrate. Take your sweetie out to dinner. Do whatever you do. Take the kids to the park. Go to get ice cream. Whatever you can do within your budget, actually treat yourself. Celebrate the win. Yeah. But here's the deal. If you didn't hit your goal, as long as you went for it, you're doing what we're teaching here.
Celebrate.
So maybe some of you will end the month and you're a little depressed. Well, you're allowed to get depressed. Objectively, you would look at it and like, okay, what did I do? What would I have done different? Did it work? Did it not work? And that's called plan, do, review, improve, which is a whole nother training. But
Plan,
once again, we're talking about
plan, do, improve, review. Oops. Is that what he said? Plan, do, improve, review? I'm glad he said we're allowed to be depressed. Thanks so much for telling us that we're allowed to have mental health anything. What? I don't know why this might... There we go. I don't know what this one is. I don't know if he said that or not. Thanks for permission, Ricky. Oh, we're calling him Ricky now. I love it.
planning the month out, doing the month, reviewing the month. You either hit your goals or you didn't.
Review. I need someone else to come infiltrate with me because my hearing is awful. Review, improve. That makes so much more sense.
If you did, you celebrate. If you didn't, you fix it. Like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah,
what would I
adjust.
do different? Go do it again. So do another month. And once again, I hate to do the sports analogy, golf. Because when I play golf,
I do enjoy golf.
I do good. I might get a birdie. I might get a par. I'll turn backflips when that happens. But you can get a bogey. You can get a double bogey, triple bogey. So, but what do you do on the golf course? If you get all down in the dumps about a bogey or a double bogey and you can't shake it off and you can't compartmentalize it, what happens on the next hole?
Yeah, pretty rough.
Pretty rough. You're probably going to have another bogey or it's going to get worse. What's called a snowman. I won't explain it, but it's an 8. And
I think her
that's
pictures
when
will
they
look
have
great
pity
with a
on you
white
to say
wall.
stop. But anyway, you got to learn to compartmentalize it. So once again, celebrate or fix, and then move on and do it again, and then you do it again, and then you do it again, you do it again. You build a rhythm within yourself and your team, and that is all I have to say.
That's right. So basically, you're learning while you earn and earning while you learn, and we're in this all together. So we want all of y'all to have just a wonderful time this month. Finish it out. Take a deep breath. You got this. You got this. And we have a long way to go, guys. We have a long way to go. We're just getting started. There is just think.
Not that it matters. Every single hole in golf is rated for how many swings they think you should be able to take to get the ball in the hole. So some holes, they say you should be able to take 4 swings to get the ball in the hole. And if you get it, like if they say that you should get 4 swings and you do it in 2 swings, it's a certain one. And if you do it and you get it in 1 swing, it's a hole in 1. And so when you're a professional and when you win against other people, you win because you do it in a lot fewer swings than that golf course is rated for. So you do it in 10 less swings than it's supposed to be for. Not that it matters because this is multi-level marketing, but I don't remember what a bogey is, but I think a bogey's like over the amount of swings for the hole.
Just put your binoculars
It doesn't matter.
On for just a minute and look down the road a year, 2 years, 3 years, guys. Put your binoculars on.
Oh, miniature golf totally counts.
And look there, because that's where the big stuff is going to show up for you guys. It's coming. You're doing the work. You're laying the foundation. And so we want you to go into the rest of this month, do as much as you can. Get those orders in. Call a couple more people.
Get those orders in. Get your inventory in. Get your volume in. Go find those customers who need the products that work. Oh wait, she didn't say that. She said get your orders in. Is this... This is frustrating to me. This is very frustrating to me. Like, let's say we're talking about BioFreeze, which a lot of people love it. It is something that you can rub on your muscles. If they're sore, you can rub it in, and a lot of people enjoy it. And there's no claims that there's no claims where someone says, oh, you can rub it in and your muscles will never get sore again, but it is helpful if your muscles are sore. So you could try it and you may say, wow, this is really helpful. And then word of mouth, you may know a friend who struggles with sore muscles. You can say, hey, why don't you try this sometime? And they go, oh my God, this is really helpful. Where can I get this? Oh, you can go buy it at whatever. Or if you're I have an affiliate link. Oh, cool. I'll order some from you. Neat. And you go buy some from that person. You found a customer who likes a product and they buy the product from you. You're not telling them, hey, sign up with me. Then you buy BioFreeze every month. And then you find someone who wants to buy BioFreeze and they buy BioFreeze every month. No, hey, whenever you need BioFreeze, you just order it. Or guess what? You go buy it at Target because it's in the medical pharmacy section. That's super cool. Did y'all know that you can get UV tattoo ink? Where if you go to like a blacklight type place, your tattoo will show up. When I was in PHP, one of the patients got one. It was really cool. It was a jellyfish. Anyways, we're almost done with this video.
People in your family, and you got some people who could really use these products, and so just reach out if they're on your heart, if they're on your mind, if God puts them in your path, make sure you connect with them.
No,
because we've already had this happen a couple of times too, where people did not do that and someone else called their mom or someone else called their sister.
So God allegedly is putting people in your path and then you don't listen to God, so somebody else gets the commission? Who the fuck cares? Does God care about the commission? Oh, okay.
Or someone else talk to their best friend about Nueva, guys. So just make sure that you're doing all you can. And then we're going to start September. We're going to all take deep breaths. We're going to celebrate because you guys did your best. You did what you could with all you had. And then we're going to move on into September, October, and we're going to blast out of this year bigger and better than you've ever even imagined. So we love you guys. Have a great month in, and we will see you all at the in September at our next Wednesday. Make sure you get on our kickoff call, and then we'll see you all of y'all in October at the conference. We're excited. See you there. Adios.
I'm just going to check one more time that we're not allowed to go to the conference. Hold on. Are we not allowed to go to the conference? Are we not allowed to go to the conference? Hold on. Guess what, Nueva? It doesn't even show up on Google. Okay. I'm looking to see if we're allowed to go to the conference. $11 to $5, registration and store opens. Grab your badge, snag some swag, and get ready to roll. Where do you sign up at? Is my question. Oh, you have to do it in the back office. And there's only 500 seats, so we can't go. What a bummer. Maybe in the future. Oh, the UV ink doesn't last that long. That's cool, though. All right. So, Nueva, multi-level marketing company, started this year. We've covered it. I have several videos on it. One of the good ones got taken down permanently, but all the copyright strikes have been removed, so that's great. Thank y'all for joining me. I promise I'll get my act together. With better intros and more concise videos. I'm gonna dip my toes back into pre-recorded videos, but very short reaction ones, because I'm still trying to get back to healthy stuff. So thank you for joining me. Don't join an MLM. Don't forget to hydrate and take your meds. That's what I'm about to go do. And I'll see you next time. Probably tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to make a thumbnail tomorrow, but I'll see y'all afterwards. We may be members only because I have some stuff to finish. So, good to see everybody. Thanks for bearing with me as we set this stuff back up, and we'll figure this out. So, good to see everybody. I'll see you later. Bye.